So what usually causes headaches? Well, you have poor hydration, poor diet, but today we want to talk about posture or poor posture and how poor posture could essentially create headaches. Hey everybody, Dr. Luke Stringer here, Advanced Health Chiropractic down in South Loop, Chicago. A real condition that we treat here in the clinic are headaches. Multiple types of headaches. You've got your tension headaches, cervicogenic headaches, migraine headaches, cluster headaches, tension headaches, you name it. Essentially, a headache is exactly what it says on the tin. Pain in and around the base of the skull, anywhere within the skull. Headaches are not fun. Patients who suffer with headaches usually rely on medication to treat them. Unfortunately, medication will help in its instant, but they're not a long-term solution because we're only ever treating a symptom. Medications should be short-term use unless you have a serious condition that you need the medications to support. So what usually causes headaches? Well, you have poor hydration, poor diet, but today we want to talk about posture or poor posture and how poor posture could essentially create headaches. Top two bones in your neck, cervical 1, cervical 2, the nerve roots here come out of your spine, go back into your head, they innervate your eyes, your ears, your nose, your throat. A subluxation is where these bones shift. When they shift, they create tension onto a nerve. Creating tension onto nerve at this first and second level can easily cause headaches. So how do these bones shift? Well, when we're in poor posture, imagine you're sitting at your desk all day, every day. We're not moving, so the big muscles, the traps, the chest, the shoulders take over. However, the little muscles that sit deep in your neck, called the neck flexors, help keep the curve within your neck. So if you've watched our previous videos, you know when you evaluate the spine from the side or posture from the side, ear should meet the shoulder, should have that 42-degree curve in our neck. Through traumas or repetitive stresses, aka being pinned to your desk for the last 12 months working through a pandemic, over time we shift this way. When we shift this way, it's going to create stress and tension in the muscles that anchor your skull to the top two vertebrae, and it's going to create subluxation at those two levels. So we're going to show you 3 things that you can do, or 1 thing you can do at home immediately to address the headaches, and then 2 things we're going to do treatment-wise on the table. The first exercise is to engage these neck flexors that help keep the cervical curve in. By doing that, we can keep the tension out of the base of the skull, and we allow those joints to function as they should, free and stable. So Beamy's going to show us the clucking chicken. It's an exercise you can do at home. Just go through the rep scheme, how you should be doing it, and then I'm going to see you on the treatment table and go through some treatment that we do for headaches specifically.
So this exercise is called the clucking chicken. What you're going to do is find a wall. You're going to go up against the wall, and what you're going to do is bring your fingers to your chin and tuck your chin in. Hold for 2 seconds, and then relax back to center. You don't want to go forward. So in and back to center for 2 sets of 10.
Okay guys, so as you just saw on the previous part of that video there, when our head shifts forwards, it lengthens tiny muscles that anchor your skull into these top 2 vertebrae. They're called your suboccipitals. When they're lengthened under tension over time, that tissue breaks down. It gets full of adhesion. Adhesion is just fibrous tissue. Imagine chewing gum in a muscle. So then when you go to use those muscles to flex and extend the skull, or flex and extend and rotate those top 2 vertebrae, it's not going to do it very well. So this is something that we do to address adhesion, and essentially when you palpate and examine the tissue, it should be nice and bouncy, but Beamy on the left side here is really tight. So essentially all we're going to do is just going to take that tissue through its range of motion. So we're going to bring it up and across, just while we have that tissue under tension. So you can just bring it through flexion, we can bring it through rotation, and essentially we're just going to do several passes, 5 to 8, at this tissue. And the idea is we're going to release the adhesion or break down the adhesion. That's going to improve tissue health, so it's going to allow the muscle to move better. You can have better stability. Essentially it's not going to be weak and unstable at this level, which is obviously a prerequisite for a healthy joint. It's full range of motion, which is stable. So we'll spend several minutes here working on the soft tissue, and then we're going to adjust the cervical spine. Obviously Beamy, being our team member here, we've done a consult, exam, x-rays, we know exactly what we're treating. Beamy has a big shift on the right side here, so we're going to adjust that first cervical vertebrae. We're going to flex, rotate, and we're just going to drive right into the side of that joint. Relax there. Okay, we're going to come to this left side, we're going to contact the second vertebrae, relax that shoulder beam, and we're going to put a little bit of rotation into that joint. There we go. Alright, nice job, beam. We'll just do the close out. Alright guys, so if you're suffering with headaches, I'd start with the clucking chicken, and or give us a call, come down to the office and let us evaluate a little more thoroughly. Make sure you like and follow the page, switch on notification bells, subscribe if you're on YouTube, and we'll see you on the next video.